and the seller is not willing to actually go ahead with the transaction. So you've got to realize this and ask the right questions. Okay, tap from the very own opportunities you have to buy a land in Ibejuleki and buy it. So as you can see, this location is superb. When I mean superb, it is superb. So this is what it is. This is Ibejuleki, and this is where we call New Lagos. This is where smart city is coming through. This is where Dangote Refinery is, and so many other beautiful locations. Okay, this is going to be like a very smooth drive for those who really want to see this location as it is. Like you all know, I've had several videos of these houses, but watching it over and over, and you're listening to every information you're sharing, really help you decide on which precisely or which particular property you need around these houses. Like I said, we'll be talking more on residential and commercial plots. Okay, we have residential plots and we have commercial plots, and you have to realize that there are differences between these two. I made a video where I talked about this, so if you have not watched it, make sure you are watching it. And I also have my WhatsApp link below. You can chat me up or call me on a normal call directly. Okay, it is important you are asking the right questions as regards to your real estate investment in Lagos. Okay, so right here we are very close to the Akodo General Hospital. It's one of the most popular hospitals around these houses, and as we drive you get to see it, so that you can see that so many things are already here functioning. So some people will tell you Ibejuleki is still bush. You can see the bush. You can see the bush here now. So this is what it is. Okay, and this is the General Hospital. You can see it. And as we drive down, you get to see a lot more. We are fast approaching the famous free trade zone. I made a very slight video which is on our Instagram page, so you can always go to our Instagram page, HTH Ampere Limited, or you check the link below to see the Instagram page. Just check the description box, you get to see it, so that you can take a lot more, look at a lot more that we have. So right here we have another property here going for 6.5 million naira per plot. We have residential, and for the commercial we have the commercial in an estate. Okay, this is Akodo market, and at the market, all of this place, like I said, are going to be road itself. So don't be surprised when we tell you that a lot of things would take shape later on. Okay, and as we drive down you will see a lot more. So right here is one of the barracks around Ibejuleki. Okay, just inside here there's a police school, and it's quite big. That's the entrance, you can see it. All right, it's such a big place, and it will interest you that Ibejuleki has got one of the best road also. As you can see, the major road are tarred already, and for you to buy a land not too far away from the road, you have to consider that this is really one of the best deals you can tap in from. Okay, and as we drive down, don't mind the water and the rain and everything. So you get to see a lot more, because the rain may not let you see so much, but you need to manage. So we are fast approaching the Lekki Free Trade Zone. Just stay tuned to see a lot more. So before we get to Free Trade Zone, we have this beautiful apartment bought by a member for Pastor Adeboye of Redeemed Christian Church of God, and the house is quite beautiful. It's big, so I love you to see it. That's it. Okay, that's it on my right hand side, and I like you to see it more. You can see it. So this is quite beautiful. There's an helipad right here that You can use an helicopter to land right in the compound, and that's it. So let's face our very own free trade zone. Right at free trade zone, we have the Long Bridge building here. It's such a big place, and I really love this houses a lot. I appreciate the good thing the government is actually doing in Lagos. You can see it's very, very big, and it's for those who have interest to invest around these houses. Okay, if you're thinking of investing in these houses and you want to do businesses, I think you need to have the free trade zone contact and do a lot of talking on what you want as regards to probably for your investments. Maybe you want to do some very foreign importation, you want to bring in expatriate on some certain purpose, then you've got to contact the free trade zone houses. Okay, and as regards to properties, let's keep talking. And I hope you're actually learning one or two things. If you know that you actually picked one or two things from this video, please make sure that you drop them below. It's very important for us to have at least what you feel, what you've learned, or probably you have experiences you really want to share with us as regards to your investment. Then you've got to talk to us as fast as possible. Okay, so as we drive down, you get to see a lot more. We are fast approaching the famous Dangote Refinery. If you don't know who Dangote is, his full name is Eleko Dangote. He's one of the richest man in Africa, and he has decided to turn these houses to one of his biggest factory in Africa. Okay, and for the free trade zone, you all see how it is, and the distance from that place to the Dangote Refinery, we're actually fast approaching. And for Dangote himself, he's going to have a refinery here, which work is ongoing already. He's been bringing in a lot of equipment, and it's good you understand what this place will look like in few years. Like I told you, this is a federal road, and all of these houses are road already. Okay, so that's why you can see that most people that have things very close to the road are not really serious things. You can see no serious buildings. So these are road safety checking, doing a lot of check on your documents and all of that. So you can see that Lagos could be sometimes very well organized. It depends on the location. So as we drive down, you get to see a lot more. Okay, a lot more. So right here, it's we're very close to the Dangote Refinery. Previously, all of this place, there were people selling here. As you can see, they were people selling around this house, but it's been cleared because the expansion of road that I've been telling you about, you can see it for yourself that the work is ongoing genuinely. So we are very, very close to the Dangote Refinery. This is still Dangote Refinery, but the entrance, that's what I'm actually pointing out that we are close to. And if you check straight down right from this video, you'll be able to see some of the refinery materials, the equipment that I would say. So you'll be able to see some of these equipment right down there. Okay, so there are lots of attraction around here. We have hotels, we have pharmacy, we have so many things around here. So as we drive down, you see a lot more. There are restaurants, because while you are buying a property here, I want to give you one advice. Sometimes you need to sit down and think, what do I really need this thing for? Is it to buy and build, maybe build like shopping mall, or probably I want to build an hotel, or what exactly do I need to build that will suit what is actually coming here? Because some people, as we speak, have not decided what they want to do around these houses. They are not even planning to buy. Okay, those kind of people are the people you are going to make money off, because at the time you bought at a good rate, and at the time they may need it, you are going to be paying. They're going to be paying really huge to you, who bought at a very good rate, and you'll be making a lot of money off them. So it now depends on you which you want to fall in. You want to fall into between those who are buying early and enjoying it at a later date, or you want to buy at a later date when when everywhere has opened up. So it's your choice. But for this, I will advise you take the right step. Okay, so like I said, we are fast approaching the famous Dangote Refinery entrance. It's such a beautiful place, and if you know that you really want a land or a house around these houses, please don't miss this. That's the entrance. You can see the entrance. The entrance is very, very big, and Dangote plot here, it's about 2,300 acres. So that should tell you that this place is very, very big. Okay, it's so big that you can't even comprehend. All right, so I'm much more concerned in you buying some of the best properties around these houses, and over there is close to the waterside. And as we drive down, you will see some very beautiful attraction around these houses. We have companies who have bought their properties here, and they've had it ongoing. We have a lot of companies, and by the right hand side we have plot of land available for sale. Each plot is going for 20 million naira, and the title is Governor's Consent. Okay, so in order not to miss this, you've got to rush this offer. Okay, as it is, you can see some very lovely companies as we drive down, so that you would understand that industries are best done in some very lovely locations. Okay, and regarding companies who took their time out to get a property around these houses, though this has been in existence and is still functioning, we have the Power Oil, Kellogg's, and so many more. Okay, but right on the right hand side, I'm going to switch the camera to make you see the turning to where we have our famous 20 million naira plots. Though we used to have 6 plots available, but as I speak with you, what we have available there is 5 plots. Okay, we only have 5 plots available, and it's just along these houses. So you've got to call me if you want to buy it, so that you can buy as fast as possible. So right here is the Lekki Deep Sea Port and depot. So we're going to check out Power Oil. You can see it. That's the factory itself where it is done. You can see how big it is. Okay, and it's still functioning. So for everywhere you see Power Oil in Lagos, it is brought out from these particular houses. And as we drive down, you get to see a lot more, you know. So on the right hand side is still our famous Lagos Seaport. So if you don't know where Lagos Seaport is, this is it. I made a video of it, I think a few weeks back. And on the left hand side, this is Kellogg's. Okay, so Kellogg's company is also here. We have industries. So if you are thinking of building an industry in the future, like I've always told you, you can't use any land to build industry. That's why you need a professional realtor to talk to, because with a professional realtor, it is certain that you'll be taking the right step to get your property. Also, we have Dano here. Okay, we have Dano company right here. All right, so buying a property here is a great deal. Like I said, it is important you take the right step. Now on my left hand side, after this company, as you are seeing them in front, at the back, Dangote's plots still spread at the back. Like I told you, it's 2,300 plus acres. I mean, the right figures, I think I said it in one of my videos, so you can as well still ask me to get the exact figures, but that is what it is. Okay, so Dangote has even fertilizer company project ongoing here too, and we are fast approaching his office though. But regarding this Lagos Seaport, this seaport, if you look at, the government posted something I think last 2 weeks, that what happened in some other of their strategic locations, they wouldn't want it to happen around these houses. So they are really taking their time to ensure that they are taking the right step to put a lot of things in place. Okay, so what happened in Apapa is not expected to happen in this location. Okay, so there's going to be another road link from this axis to Ekpe axis. Okay, so you have nothing to worry as regards to what are going to be the road network. There's going to be a bigger road on this axis, and there will be another link road to Ekpe axis. Okay, so you've got to get this straight. And you know how Lagos do now. There could be a time that nobody knows. Maybe we'll be having like boat transportation that will be, well, okay for everybody to transport. So it's going to be very, very easy for us. And like you all know, the Fort Milan Bridge also will be linking to this axis. So it's going to be easy for people to move from this axis to mainland axis. So right here, as we're driving, Dangote's plot is still around this axis. So we are going to be seeing his fertilizer axis on his plot of land. Now the question is this: how many plots have you tried to get at Ibejuleki? How many acres? How many hectares? You've got to ask yourself these questions. If you're not buying it for yourself, please invest for your children. Okay, so here is where we have his fertilizer plant. You can see it. You can see it. So it extends also. It extends to. I'll show you where it stops as we drive down. So the question, like I said, how many plots do you have here? How many? Don't wait. I had clients who talked to me about Lekki, and you know what? I regretted. Don't be part of this. The people who say I regretted not investing into this axis. I have clients who tell me, you know what? I want to get 50 plots before end of the year. If I forget, please beep me. Okay? If I forget, please beep me. So what I do is, from month end, I will send you a notice to remind you. It is important you create a timeline on how you can own part of this lovely, sweet location. The strategic location that you may not know what this will turn into in a few years. Now, a lot of things developed Ikeja. The airport developed Ikeja. But as it is right here, we're going to be having airport here. We're going to be having seaport here. The seaport developed Apapa. And all of these axes are the same thing you're going to get right here. So don't miss this. Make sure that you're asking me the right questions. So the fertilizer also extends up to this very end. Okay, it extends up to this very end. First of all, we have our famous new Access Bank. This Access Bank should don't hold for my eye now. So we also have this is where Dangote Refinery stops, this particular location. And we have our very own building over there up for sale. We have 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and it's about to be sold out. We only have few units left. 1 bedroom is going for 7.5 million. 2 bedroom is going for 9 million naira. Okay, so you have to realize all of this and know where you are tapping in from and how to tap from this as fast as possible. So just watch this closely. Watch the development, the way it's spreading. You can see the gatehouse alone. This is just the similar thing I've always seen in Lekki. Okay, right on our left hand side we have a plot of land going for 7 million naira, and you've got to call me as fast as possible. And right down we have another plot, commercial. If you're looking for commercial plots, don't miss this. On the left hand side, I'm just going to flip very close to the mosque. Okay, we have our beloved sweet commercial plot. So if you're thinking of buying a commercial plot, you need to call me as fast as possible, and I'll give you a good one, a genuine one you can key into as fast as possible. Okay, so we're still on our beautiful Ibejuleki Expressway, and as we drive you get to hear a lot more. Here we have another commercial plot going for 7.2 million naira, and you've got to rush it. All of these houses are very, very good for commercial purpose, though the 7.2 is for 450 square meters. But if you want 600 square meters, definitely I would surely let you know how it goes so that you can invest as fast as possible. Okay, that's the right word I always want to use. Invest. Just invest. With a good investment, you are sure of relaxing and having a lot of things to yourself. So commercial plots are good at this as it's very, very well, because you'll be making a lot of money off it just in very, very few years. Okay, so, and for those who are able to key in early are the ones that will make a lot of money off it early. Okay, because at the time so many people will need commercial plots, they may not see to buy. Okay, because those that have may not want to sell. They may even go get loan from bank to develop it, you know, so that they can make a lot of money off it. But for those who want to sell, they are also going to be making a lot of money off commercial plot. I made a video about commercial plot and how to really tap into making a lot of money off commercial plot. If you have not watched that video, you can ask me, or probably you can send me a DM or chat my WhatsApp link to get more info. So we are just at the Lekki Ancient Town. You can see it. So this particular axis is where we have Lekki Ancient Town, and previously the former Lekki used to be here. Okay, the former Lekki used to be here, and the new Lekki just borrowed their name and turn it to their own Lekki. And inside this place is where Awoyaya was jailed. Okay, so this is the Lekki that we all know. And as we drive down, you will see a lot more. Considering the road expansion around this side, having a commercial plot is a plus to you, sincerely. And I really want to, from before the end of this video, I want like 6 people or probably 1 person who can buy 6 plots to key into at least 1 commercial. That keying into 1 commercial is very, very important for you, because buying a commercial plot around this house is that you can see for yourself that the road network is ongoing. There is nothing more sweet as that, because the moment everything is completed, you would not see anything less than to make a lot of money off it. So here is the private jetty. This is Dangote private jetty. This is the jetty you'll be using. So he's not going to be using your seaport, Lagos seaport, for his delivery. So just to let you know how these things work. So as we drive down, I get to show you a lot more. Okay, and right on this axis, okay, we have our beautiful commercial plots also available. We have about 4 plots. Each plot is going for 12 million naira, very close to the road, and the title is Gazette. We also have 10 million naira around this axis. We have residential land, 3.5 million. Okay, and it's always good you understand how this thing works and invest as you wish. You've got to be thinking of the right investment, and you know, like you all know, and Wakama always bring you one of the best. Okay, you can decide to say, and in some of these locations I want to pick at least one plot each in some of these locations, because I have clients who just request for that, and in some of these locations I want to pick one plot each. Okay, and we do all of the process and ensure that they buy the right properties. So this is something you should ask question and ensure you're buying. So as we drive down, you get to see the beautiful estate we are going to, and how we'll be turning into our sweet, lovely estate. Wow. So it's such a very long video, but the good thing is this: you have to ask the right questions and ensure you're buying from this lovely estate. Okay, and like I said, I'll be sharing with you why I actually chose to buy from this estate. Okay, I'll share some very vital information with you. The first thing about this lovely estate is that it is 100% dry. So if you're thinking of buying a land that is dry and you love dryness of a land, let me say, so you've got to be thinking of buying this particular estate. Okay, so you trying to buy from this estate is really a plus, because having a dry land at Bogije sometimes could be tough if you're not working with the right realtor, and you won't know. But as it is, because it is dry, a lot of people want to buy from this property. And as we drive down, you get to see a lot more. Now, the second thing why I decided to buy from this property is because it is before the Lakapine Tropicana. Okay, if development spreads to these houses in 4 to 5 years, I think I will be part of the people who will benefit from this because of my plot in this location. Okay, the third thing is this particular plot has got a session number, and for me it's really a great thing for anyone who want to buy a property like this. Okay, the fourth thing is that it is less than 3 minutes drive, I mean to the main express. So from the land, if you drive to the main express, it's less than 3 minutes drive. This should tell you how close it is to the main Ibejuleki expressway. All right. 5, the fifth thing why I am really concerned, why I actually chose to buy this, is because among all the properties around that houses, this one is actually, oh my god, see this beautiful view. Wow, this is lovely. Oh my gosh. So the 15 why I decided to buy from these properties, because among the properties around these houses, okay, this one is actually going for a very good rate. It's the best price one, and the price is set to increase very soon. So I'm taking my time to do this video so that it could be the last video you'll be seeing of it from me. Okay, so we're about to turn to our favorite property. It's on the left hand side. If you look straight down the road, we are driving to Lakapine, but we're going to be turning to the left hand side. Okay, so we're going to drive straight down to where this our beloved property is. As you can see, there's electricity here already, and you can see people driving. Okay, so we drive straight down. As we drive down, you get to see a lot more. It's rained heavily, okay, and despite the rain, the road is still very okay. So we are driving straight down, though as you can see there is no drainage yet. That's how you are seeing all of this, but the road is not too far away from the main road. So as we drive down, you get to see all that you need to see about this particular houses. Like I told you, it's less than 3 minutes drive down to where we have this plot. Like I told you, it rained heavily. You can see that the rain is not so bad, and even the water is not a deep one because there is no drainage yet. That's why, you know. So this is how we do right here at these houses, and you can see that we are able to move. It's not a deep one, and with the rain you can see the ground. So there are some properties you buy and there are some locations you buy from, and you can beat your chest to it. Yeah, we are here. So let's take a look at our fencing. Our fencing have started. Anyway, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. Turn on your notification bell to get notified on each time we do a post right on the Hatara TV. Follow us up on all of our social media platforms, and make sure you're putting a call through, okay, to know which property to buy and where and how. Thank you so much, and I hope my client is actually very happy to buy this property, because here is the gatehouse. You know, construction has gone really far. You can see down the road, okay, you can see right from the land here is dry. So you can see this is the gatehouse, and let me just flip through so that you see the land. You can see the ground, dry land. You can see the view. The view is crazy. Okay, so you need to call me as fast as possible. All right, call me immediately and get this done, all the way from the Awoyaya access to this place where the land is. Thank you, and make sure that you ask me a lot more questions. Bye bye.